Saturday is the 5th of May and lots of people will be celebrating Cinco de Mayo. And what easier way, at least I think the easiest way to celebrate, is with nachos. I love serving nachos. They're such a party food, and I like the fact that people can get their hands in and customize it so that it carries the ingredients that they love. There's a couple things I like to do that make the nachos a little bit special when people come to my house. First of all, I like to put my chips in little aluminum pie tins. You might be saving some of these in your storage room. I know I've got a lot from over the years, but they're great because you can put these in the oven. I like to heat them up in a 400-degree oven. So I'll have a pan for each of my guests in the oven filled with chips, and if I know everyone is going to like to have cheese on their nachos, I'll put the cheese on too. And then put it in a 400-degree oven. It doesn't take very long. The cheese melts, the chips get nice and hot. That's one thing I like to do. Then I like to serve them on these little paper plate holders with a napkin. Just have a pile of those, one for each guest. They can grab this, take their hot tin, put it on their basket, and then they're ready to top their nacho chips. Now, one thing I always have is black beans. And black beans can take the place of meat if you like because they're full of protein. But if you want to have some meat, have the meat hot too. I always have the black beans hot, but I make them ahead of time because I like to jazz them up a little bit. So I've drained a can of black beans. I sauteed some onions, a jalapeno pepper, and a little bit of garlic. And once the onions were nice and soft, I added the black beans, stirred it up with a little oregano and some ground cumin. I'll put that recipe on our website. So I have those warm. I keep them warm in a slow cooker. People put on their beans, and then have your favorite toppings out so each person can add their own topping. Jalapeno peppers, tomatoes, avocado I love, maybe some sour cream. So they'll take a bite of a hot chip with hot beans or meat on it, and then they'll get that cold or room temperature of all the other ingredients that you've got, and it's just a real treat in the mouth, and they're so delicious. Great way to celebrate Cinco de Mayo. I'm Sue Doden, sharing good food for good life, 365.